the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're listening because what I'm about to say will be extremely dirty, insulting, and astounding. The internet could break again if you drop it. Remy, she's not just trending, she's spiraling, which is why Claressa Shields just grinned on camera as she confirmed that she plans to have a kid with Peppo. Yes, the same Papoose who is still legally married to Remy and hasn't been separated or divorced. All of you, how did we get here? This is not your typical celebrity relationship. Triangle, stay put, because this is a deep, sultry, tripping, and dramatic narrative. Is motherhood cloaked in warfare? Instead of teasing or hinting, Claressa sent it loud and bold, like she was declaring a championship bout. Remy broke down emotionally, shattering glass and trust, according to rumors circulating the neighborhood. It's a complete assault on a woman's life when she loses her partner and finds out she is expecting a child. It appears that these days, snatching somebody isn't enough. You also need to establish roots, leave a legacy, and hit the ex-wife's heart with a pregnancy announcement. Hold on, hold my microphone. Claressa Shields remarked, "Let's go back in time for the lost souls in the back, just when we thought the Remy, Mepo, Claressa love triangle had reached its climax. The ride-or-die wife that stood with Papoose through his ups and downs, and yes, even today, is Remy rap legend Bronze royalty." Everyone remarked that since Remy and Papoose were the embodiment of black love and wore matching outfits, there would be no hope left in the world if they were unable to attend. Claressa Shields, an undefeated boxing champion and two-time Olympic gold medalist, is believed to be Remy's greatest nightmare. Although their drama started with quiet whispers and the odd dubious post, Claressa swiftly transitioned from a supporting character to the main antagonist. When things were tough in Ree and Papa's marriage, Claressa stepped in like it was the opening round of a title battle, but with lashes, a lace front, and a plan in place of gloves. Is when Claressa became well known. Yes, everyone was taken aback when Papoose boldly proposed to her at the same gathering, acting as though Remy had never been. Remy said nothing despite the internet being filled with jokes, memes, and ideas about the demise of loyalty. She used cider to publicly express her sadness, leaving the party early, wearing only a black hoodie, no makeup, and the expression, "I wish the asterisk would." A few days ago, Claressa sat down for an interview, looking calm and sophisticated, sipping sparkling water as though she hadn't just ruined someone's long-dead marriage. "Yeah, we're planning to start a family boom, mech drop," she said, as though she were placing an order for dessert. The cameraman coughed twice, freezing the internet, and Remy's name is still officially on the marriage license. In addition to being brave, a newborn and an entire youngster wearing a papoose were nuclear. Instead of declaring a romantic partnership, Claressa proclaimed a bloodline change, claiming not just Remy's man, but also the future. The family, the legacy, the headlines, and of course, the fact that this is the same Claressa who previously told followers to stay to themselves are all things Remy probably dreamed of. She pays them and then drives the car directly into Remy's lane while honking twice, which is why people close to the situation, by close, we mean nosy cousins with screenshot fingers, say that things are getting worse. Remy reportedly canceled an appearance at a private event after locking herself in her dressing room for hours because she was so horrified by the news, according to one insider. Ray was unaware that this was going to happen. The family preparations, the baby discussion, everything went awry. After the video went viral on Twitter, Gala said she broke her phone. In relation to Twitter, within an hour after the interview, followers sent mementos of Remy and Papoose's wedding, their visits to jail, and their years of devotion, sending social media into a crisis. For their marriages, people were effectively composing digital eulogies. After reading a single tweet, he handed her this after she gave him everything. Others weren't that generous. Some backed Claressa, saying she is a queen who knows what she wants. According to one user, "Why are you mad that she won?" Another user said, "Let's be honest, if he was so in love, he wouldn't have left." Regarding Papoose crickets, complete radio silence, not a post, quote, or even a reaction gif. Some say he's keeping low because he knows he made a big mistake. And if the rumors are true, this pregnancy plan has been going on for some time, then one of the most calculating public betrayals in modern hip-hop history may be happening. All right, let's go. A leaked chat thread between Claressa and her management claims that as early as 3 months ago, she was ready to start working with Papoose. Yes, it was 3 months ago. It also happens to be the period of time when Remy and Papoose were purportedly secretly working on their marriage. However, the drama doesn't stop there, as another insider claims that backstage animosity has been increasing for months. This source is a former assistant who worked events for both Claressa and Remy. According to the assistant, when Papoose began to skip studio sessions and switch off his location when traveling, Remy knew something was off. While Claressa was preparing to have children, Remy was trying to put things right. The final straw was found in the glove box, a receipt for a personalized baby charm necklace that was reportedly for Claressa, not Remy or their daughter, but had been accidentally left out or put there by someone attempting to evade detection. There has been no formal statement, no rebuttal interview, and no dubious subtweets since the baby plan was made known, and Remy's quiet is becoming more and more noticeable. Remy is done being silent, though, if the look on her face outside that club last Friday is any guide. As if this tragedy couldn't get any worse, it did, and the battle is only just beginning. The spark was Claressa's interview about her baby announcement, but social media detectives were on the case within 24 hours of her video becoming online, and let's just say that there are timestamp-equipped receipts on the streets. An unidentified insider first shared a screenshot of a private Claressa Instagram story. In the video, which was never released to the public but was allegedly screen-captured by one of Claressa's close friends, a verified gossip portal posted images of a FaceTime chat allegedly between Claressa and a high-end baby shop. In the video, you can hear Claressa gambling off-camera while someone, presumably Papoose, says, "You better not let anyone know we're already trying." What? Trying though? We all know what that means, but hold on, it gets better or worse depending on who you're rooting for. Upon hearing the store owner reply, "You're planning early," Miami is shown pointing to cribs and inquiring about gender-neutral design. She answers, "I like to be ready before the internet starts talking too late." In the meanwhile, the Remy M team didn't say anything, but that didn't last long since R's publicist suddenly shared a mystery Instagram story with a black screen and white text. Just 5 terrible words without any tags or explanation. You lost it, even if you truly believed you had won the internet. Just as the dust was starting to settle, a leaked audio communication, allegedly including Papoose and an unnamed buddy, entered the blogosphere. People started deciphering it as though it were a Bayan refrain. Did it foreshadow a diss track, serve as a warning, or pose a threat? The entire drama was being acted out by TikTokers as though it were Shakespeare, and fan accounts started making detailed timelines of Papoose's transformation from spouse to hype man. The last straw was when Remy Ma's sister, yes, her real-life sister, went live on Instagram Live for 23 minutes, smoking unfiltered and without publicity. "I believed I was doing the right thing, but I didn't know she would make it public." She said stuff like, "I'm in deep, bro." YouTubers released emergency live streams. Papoose expressed sorrow over the baby drama that trended on Twitter for 6 hours in a row, and Claressa the Blob went crazy. Charlamagne even named it the day's donkey. CD's loading boom isn't the most well-known aspect of the live event. Rather, it was Mike's phrase, which served as the inspiration for ringtones, merchandising memes, and even TikTok music. My sister should be embarrassed of Papoose since he knew she had attempted to keep her marriage together nevertheless, and now she had to wake up to baby talk. Is humiliation rather than merely disdain. Building a family with your rebound in public while your wife is still wearing the ring you gave her is not something you do. There is no property in Papoose. Claressa retaliated by accusing Remy of being resentful, out of touch, and unable to accept that she had been outperformed in a single Twitter conversation. If he chose to go on, that is his decision. In addition to being traumatizing, Remy's remixes, the loud emotional team, and even petitions calling for safety for Black women in unhealthy relationships in the business were successful. But then a third group, Team Papoose is Trash, showed up with electronic torches. They called Papoose a career freeloader and the worst letdown in hip-hop, accusing him of filth. After writing all those lines about loyalty, Papoose fumbled it for a depressing gender reveal. Currently, the plot is shifting from betrayal to pity, from scandal to strategy, and here's the twist. No, it's not only about love, it's also about leverage, power, and control. According to a stylist who worked with Claressa last week, the news of the pregnancy plan wasn't true, as one might anticipate. Claressa isn't even actively trying to conceive, according to the stylist's anonymous tip to the Sheklet, but the source said it was PR. She needed to stop Remy from talking to him again, and she knew she could do it with something Remy couldn't. Returning to Remy, we are awaiting a tale even if it hasn't yet occurred. She was observed at a recent industry dinner sporting a face-beat dress and a perfect haircut as if it were Grammy weekend, despite her mostly muted demeanor. You can imagine who was with her. A tall, well-dressed mystery man. She looked at him as if to say, "You may think I'm down, but I'm not done." People are already making assumptions about Remy's recovery and plans by morning. This bout is only getting started, so we'll pick up in part 3. Meanwhile, baby rumors abound with dodgy stylists, viral live feeds, and an entire culture watching like it's the Super Bowl of treachery. There's little doubt that the Remy who smiled through treachery is no longer there, so she's finally going to provide her version of events. Concern now is not only what Claressa has done, but also what Remy is going to do next. Let's begin with the legal component now that baby Remy Ma has finished acting like a mute victim. Not just for divorce procedures, but also for defamation, slander, emotional distress, and even a purported request for a restraining order, Ray has reportedly engaged her legal team, according to many sources. This is because Room's legal team seems to be asserting that Clara's recent public appearances were intended to incite. If you think it sounds extreme, you hadn't read the docs. Remy's brand deals, endorsements, and professional image might be affected by a public outburst. Blogs shared a legal document allegedly authored by Remy's attorney, alleging that Claressa purposefully made public remarks meant to undermine the lawful spouse's mental well-being. While Claressa was negotiating brand deals and Remy was meeting with lawyers, that statement alone threw Twitter into a tailspin. You did read properly. Following the viral success of her birth announcement, Claressa allegedly inked 3 new brand partnerships. These included a baby clothes line that aimed to collaborate with a boxing mom campaign, a wellness company that sold prenatal vitamins, and a reality TV development contract that was allegedly named Fighter Fan Future Mom. The outrageousness was short-lived in Hollywood, since the day following the revelation, 2 of Claressa's longtime sponsors, a sports strength firm and a high-end fashion brand, went public. You'll see after a few dubious clicks that her name was taken off of the official press kits for both businesses. This is because corporate reportedly doesn't want to get involved in the kind of scandal that ends up on every shaving blog in the country, especially when the public is firmly supporting Remy Ma, who, let's not forget, used her raw talent and ride-or-die loyalty to build her legacy from prison bars to Billboard charts. In the meanwhile, Fat Joe, the hip-hop community, is making decisions behind the scenes, and it's getting political. Alleged in a since-deleted tweet that certain guys don't deserve those who ride for them, hence cutting off all touch with Papo. Unexpectedly, Cardi B reportedly contacted Remy in private to provide encouragement and to encourage her to be strong since, although genuine wins don't have to hurry, not everyone's team is Remy. According to several female rappers, Claressa is being unfairly criticized for desiring a future with her significant other. The last leak surfaced online, a private email conversation allegedly proposing a tell-all series between Remy's manager and a producer at a big TV network. The project would include sit-down interviews, exclusive video, and even moments from the day she found out, as the title revealed, the Remy narrative. In support of Remy, one underground artist even tweeted that you all didn't do Easy Filthy last year, which made Claressa pleased. Woo! Days passed before Papoose decided to speak out. He posted a black and white photo with the remark, "Growth is painful and truth is ugly, but both are necessary." The same emails also reference a potential follow-up music project, a guest who may be executive producing it, and a whole emotional arc of redemption via resiliency. The same one that went live last week is, you guessed it, Remy's sibling. The supporters nicknamed him Brave and compared him to Tristan Thompson, using clown emojis and jokes. Remy unfollowed him on Instagram as well, which was the true twist. Real-life sources claim that Remy has relocated into an opulent flat in Lower Manhattan, leaving their joint home. She allegedly told pals that she had nothing more to offer him and Claressa, and that the new focus is on peace rather than retaliation. Building Ours was the caption for her most recent narrative, which included a picture of her and Papoose clinking drinks. The hand placement is looser, and the grin seems a touch forced, though, since even after you win the man, you still have to deal with the mess. Currently, some are questioning if it was a power move or a PR catastrophe. Was it only a means of accelerating Claressa's backlash, or did she win? Will Remy have a documentary series and a platinum record at the end of this? A collapse, a takedown, and a front-row ticket to the disintegration of a romance that once functioned as the archetype for Black love in hip-hop. This was more than just a controversy. It only required one baby plan, one ring, and one woman. We now have the pressing question of who truly prevailed in this scenario, because the ring has been taken, the pregnancy rumors are public knowledge, and the tea has been spilt. A strategy breakdown, a brand battle, and perhaps even the promo for the most poisonous reality show of the year are all being shown to us in addition to the scandal. Is it Claressa, then, who is radiating, grinning, and supposedly picking baby names with a man who may or may not be legally married? Or is she shattered on an emotional level, but secretly preparing a larger return that might make her suffering into platinum? The only people who really win are the gossip bloggers. We've read everything, therefore, we're asking you, should you remain silent and collect checks, or should Remy have the last word in a complete diss track? Is it better to commend Claressa for going after her dreams or to criticize her for quitting a marriage? Should Papoose be allowed to talk again, or should he just sit in a corner and contemplate while wearing AirPods? In the comments area, please share your ideas if you would want to see more exclusive scoops, jump footage breakdowns, and viral videos. No one, I repeat, no one, is off easy till the next time. You already know what to do, like commenting and subscribing to the Gossip Leak Vibe, where the drama is always loud and the truth is always distorted. Even more sexy than Remy's lost engagement diamond is the drama. Getting even closer to the publicist of your ex-wife leaving.